Hello and namaste. Sending you all wonderful love, healing, and thank you for loving me. Thank you all of you for being here for me and for each other. It's amazing. You guys are amazing. New day, new possibilities for new changes, new day for being better person, more loving, and more loving to ourselves, more kind to ourselves, because we have been struggling. Many of us went through life, through many struggles. So now we are finally awakening. I am so glad to see so many of you being slowly awakening and start blooming. Beautiful. You are all so divinely beautiful, and my honor and gratitude to have you all in my presence and my life experiences. I want to talk about competition. Feminine and masculine energies and balancing. We all carrying feminine masculine energies, and unfortunately these energies have been competing within each of us and making lots of mess, because all these cosmic energies upgrades that coming towards our planet are really cleansing our emotional body and our spiritual body. Okay, and our cosmic body as well. We are synchronizing and aligning with not only with each other, but first we have to align and synchronize with each part of ourselves. Wonderful experience, but not always easy. And that's why Facebook is a magnificent tool for helping, assisting, and encouraging, inspiring many others. Before I decided to go publicly and go on a video, I just post many positive posts, but once a while you will see me perhaps expressing my opinion, or whenever I perceive in that moment, I would point certain things out. Competition between male and females. Spiritual journey, it's beautiful lifestyle, okay? You can go to different courses and people can teach you different things, but please be aware that there are now many, it's almost like a trend now, many of healing spas and all these advanced workshops and spiritual enlightenment and spiritual healing. I'm sorry, but you don't need to pay $400 for a day, or for the just to sit in a room and listen to somebody to talk. Okay? You can actually watch people on videos on YouTube. You can go and talk to people. Talk to the elders. Talk to the children. And yes, you know what? In a silence, take the time. Silence your mind and talk to yourself. Talk to yourself, love yourself in silence. But competing between in a relationship and between male and woman, we supposed to be team, men, ladies, brothers, sisters. We are one family. We're supposed to be team. We're supposed to help each other. We should not knock each other down and just spit on each other. And sometimes people will misunderstand us. They going to judge us. That's okay. It's okay to be different. Be true to yourself though. There is no need for manipulation. You all have amazing gifts. Stay true to yourself. Because with the great gifts, great responsibilities comes in. Because sometimes when we receive our gifts, we start, our ego can walk in, if you have one. That's why transmutation of your ego is your friend. If you cannot deal with yourself, You cannot deal with anybody else. You gotta learn how to deal with yourself, because you have no right to affect anybody else's lives because you cannot handle your own self. Love yourself. Because if you trust and love yourself, you automatically will love others. Unconditional love, it's very natural to human race. It just has been pushed down into the a very deep core of human being, with all this programming and all this chemical warfare and all war and consciousness. The humanity, the most basic, the most important foundation, unconditional love, divine compassion, that had been pushed and shoved, misplaced for judgment, mistrust, fear. Nothing has been dealt with anything. All trauma has been just shoved under the carpet. Perfect example, 9/11. Nobody has been put in front of the court for who is responsible for this. What, are we just going to delete it from our history like anything else? Every trauma has to be dealt with, because sooner or later you need to deal with it and release it. Do not get attached to it. But if you ignore and you shove all the issues under the carpet, what do you think will happen one day? A huge volcano will explode. So don't be surprised, okay? As cosmic energies coming towards our planet, many emotions, you will be experiencing many emotions. You know, people saying that they're going through the dark, they're experiencing the dark nights of the soul. Well, you're just releasing all the pain, trauma, and suffering that you experience in this life and past lives. And yes, every rebirth, and you're giving rebirth to the better you, to newer, to younger, to more fresher. Because all the pain and suffering is keeping you in lower vibrations. You're releasing all the, by forgiving. It doesn't mean we have to forget, but forget that pain. Don't release, delete, whenever you have to do. When it comes on the surface, honor the emotions, cry, laugh. Whenever you have to do, if it's safe for you to do so. Sometimes we are facing in situation in public where, if you start crying in the middle of wedding, or people can look at you and, but again, if you truly honor your emotions and you truly care about yourself, you live in a present moment of now. And I will cry even if another people will look at me and judge me and think I am crazy. Because I am in control of myself. But when there is a need and the divine tears comes, please understand that some of us also cry, and we're releasing and healing others through our tears. It doesn't cause us any damage anymore, because we understand of the emotional process of our body, the cleansing process of your body, the tears. Why do you even have a tears? And why the tears are attached to the emotions? And why do you feel better and release after you cry? And and children usually go sleep after they cry. Please do not suppress your emotions, okay? However, you need to control your anger, hate, jealousy, and all this negativity programming. That's not even part of the human emotions. It's viral programming, multidimensional viral programming, people. It's very easy. It takes that you need to take the time for yourself and work on yourself. Because if the most, how can you expect people? You need to be the best person yourself if you want, if I don't know, you should never even have any expectations from anybody. Freedom. Freedom, when I said you have a freedom in your life, I'm not here to tell you what to do, how to behave. By your choices, the freedom of your choice, you're creating your future. It doesn't mean I don't love you. If freedom, you make the choice in your life. There is always freedom. No one can take that freedom from you. The people who love you, they offer you the freedom because they trust you that you will never make any, they trust that you will try to do the best for yourself and for everybody around. Please stop competing. Start being team. The twin flames, soulmates. Time to connect and rebuild. Rebuild the society. Rebuild the families through love, understanding, peace, wisdom. And it has to start within one. It has to start from you. It has to start. You have to learn it first. But you have to practice and you have to live it. But not only preaching. That's life. That's your choice. Your religions, your beliefs. I respect them all. It's your choice. Just because I don't agree or I don't see I see it all. I see it from all angles. Not everyone is on the level yet, but they will get there. The way I see things, I didn't see them 5 years ago. Everything is fantastic. Please be gentle, kind, and loving to yourself and to others. Love yourself. Support yourself in every relationship, friendship, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, families. Time to get strong together. Time for the boys and girls from armies and police forces to build and protect and serve the communities. Be true to yourself. Be the heroes for yourself. Not for the diplomats and parties that they sending you to the war just to kill for oil and properties, gold, and other energies that they don't even talk about it because each country has very, very, very special portals. Everything's happening for a reason. You are all amazing. I'm so all proud of you. You built your own selves up. Share your wisdom. Share your knowledge. It's amazing. Sharing, it's learning. Following yourself, your wisdom. You take what resonates with you. And magic. Heaven entering the planet Earth now. Because you didn't come to slave here for a few. You should be all living in a joy, love, and peace within each other, with yourself and with each other. Create a heaven within yourself, within your families, and in your community. And then the peace and love will slowly enter to lives of others. We are the example and love for many. I love you so much and thank you for love and support. And may the magnificent cosmic energy brings you only healing, wisdom, peace, much more love, much more healing, and much more compassion to this planet Earth. May all the poverty, injustice, sufferings be eliminated and very minimum or absolutely zero one day. And the 0 point, it's here and now. Namaste, wishing you all wonderful weekend, magnificent weather, and may Gaia grows in her beauty with animals and plants.